I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite love, infinite creation, infinite energy. Why? Because of the human heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. It gives us life. It generates the electromagnetic field that powers the human body. It's a light spherical being surrounding the human body. And this makes us who we are, conscious and self-aware, sentient, a beautiful species, intelligent species. This is who we are. We are an intelligent species. We are beautiful. It's our nature to love. The primordial instinct of the human race is to love, okay? But it comes from the primordial instinct to live and exist. The first instinct that the human species has is the instinct to live, the instinct to exist, which is the primordial instinct. And this instinct is the human heartbeat. We exist because of the human heartbeat. Without the human heartbeat, the human species wouldn't exist. We wouldn't be who we are. We wouldn't exist, period. So then again, it's about that. It's about understanding our nature, the instinct. And when we exist, we have a human heartbeat, the electromagnetic field of life and creation itself. We're conscious and self-aware. We are sentient and intelligent as a result of that. And what is the meaning of this? Well, the meaning is very clear. The meaning is very clear. The meaning is that we live to love. We live to love because we are sentient as a result of a human heartbeat. And what is to be sentient? To be sentient is to have emotions, to have feelings, and reason and logic as a result of those emotions and those feelings. And it's just the way it is. And where those emotions come from? Well, emotions come from the human heart. We love with our hearts. We love with our hearts. We love with our hearts. So, because we love with our hearts, then what does that make us? Well, it's our instinct to love, because it comes from the same place as our primordial instinct, which is to live. So, we love with our hearts, and we live because of our hearts. So, we live to love, and we love to live. We all want to have a purposeful life. We all want to have a life full of meaning, full of joy. Joyous life, meaningful lives. This is what we want. We want to have a purposeful life. This is what we want. We want to have meaning in our lives. We want to have happy lives. Purposeful life. The purpose of life is a life of purpose, and purposeful lives are the pinnacle of life, peak experience. It's the summit, is the zenith. We reach the highest level that we can reach, the top of the climb, when we live purposeful lives. And that's what it is love. Because love is energy, because it can be measured at the labs. Love is the highest frequency that the human heart can emit, can generate. It's the highest of them all. All the other emotions are lesser vibrations. So is love the highest creation? And because energy creates, then obviously the highest creation creates more powerful creations. The highest energy, I mean. So then again, full circle, when we love, we create beautiful things. And how do we prove this? Well, we prove that by making love and having children. We have children, and our children are loving as a result of what? Our love for them. Our love of them, because it's our instinct to love them, and we raise them. And then the life cycle continues, and they themselves can have their own children, make love, and love their creations, and the life cycle continues. So then again, making children is not the only thing that we do. That's just a instinct. That's just a reproduction instinct. We do much more than just that. In fact, we are creators. Creation creates creators, and this is who we are, and creators create creations. And this is exactly what we do with our hands every day and our minds. We've been creating for thousands and thousands of years, and this is our nature to create. And the more powerful creations are always creations created with love, the love of the heart, human energy. Because then again, this is our instinct. If our instinct to love if our instinct to live is our instinct to love, we live to love and we love to live, then what does that make us? Well, that makes us a purposeful species. That makes us a benevolent species, a heart-based species, a love-based species, a heartful species. This is who we are. This is who we are, and this is our nature. How do we know that this is our nature? Because energy is creation and creation is life. Okay? And we are energy because of the electromagnetic field of the human heartbeat. This resonance powers the human body, and this is energy. And it creates us as a result. We're conscious and self-aware and sentient and intelligent as a result of the electromagnetic field of creation of the human heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. Thus, we are life. So energy creates life, and we create life. And we create life with love, because love is the delivery mechanism of creation at the biological scale. Okay. Why is it that we are capable of creating and being conscious and self-aware? Because of our light spherical being, because who we are, electromagnetic field of creation, our energy. We are energy in the end. We are infinite energy, infinite love, infinite creation. Because creation itself is spherical in nature, and its organizing agent is structure and geometric, and is the sphere, polarized and electromagnetic, just like the human heartbeat generating the electromagnetic field of creation. You look at creation itself, you stare at the sun, you open your eyes, open the portal, build the bridge. You get in sync with the sun. The sun, like observe it, is a spherical object, and it has its own electromagnetic field that creates the conditions on Earth in the first place through the fusion that happens at the heart of it, and the byproduct is elements such as hydrogen, which is the first one in the periodic table. So then again, energy and light create. And then what is creation? Well, creation is the electromagnetic field, spherical in nature. The sun has one, and its nature itself, its physical matter, its shape is spherical. So then again, the earth is created as a result of that, and is spherical in nature. The earth is spherical, and it has its own electromagnetic field that's also spherical. So as you can see, it comes full circle. Creation is spherical, and it has electromagnetism as a mechanism to create, because energy creates. And we are creators. So let's talk about today's video. Today's video is the 7th poem, y.house/7th-poem. That's y.house/7th-poem. It's on Substack and it's on YouTube. You can refer to it, and on the website. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I have spoken about this in Inner Voice. In Inner Voice is a post, it's a video as well, but it's also in the version of a poem, because I thought it was a beautiful one, because it talks about who we are. It encapsulates compass fully. You see, identity and true self, purpose, time and energy, action, why, how, flow, true north, and destination. So it's all in one. And that's why it's the 7th poem, because it encapsulates the whole of it, compass, who we are, sundials. So let's do this, let's talk about it. So let's start at the beginning, and then I'll read it, and then I'll break it down line by line. Your inner voice guides your inner search. Your inner search leads to your true self. Your true self leads to destination. Your identity leads to purpose. Your purpose leads to the right journey. Your journey leads to your destination. This is the way, no more, no less. Let me read it one more time. Your inner voice guides your inner search. Your inner search leads to your true self. Your true self leads to destination. Your identity leads to purpose. Your purpose leads to the right journey. Your journey leads to your destination. This is the way, no more, no less. Okay, so let's go line by line. Your inner voice guides your inner search. Okay, so start there. So what's the inner voice? The inner voice is our heart. Because our heart gives us life. Generates the electromagnetic field of creation through the heartbeat. So we exist as a result of that. And we love with our hearts. And what's that? The heart is all about energy. And what's energy? Energy is signs, is signals. That's what it is. It's signals and signs. The signal is electrical, the instinct, and then the sign is the emotion that comes as a result of it, the sentient feeling. And then we make reason of it with our consciousness and our self-awareness. This is the way. So this is biological, this is objective reality. So then again, your inner voice is your signals, your signs that come from the heart. So we ought to follow our heart because it's our nature. We live to love and we love to live. So your inner voice guides your inner search. And what's the inner search? Well, the inner search is that your inner search leads to your true self. It's searching for a true self, searching for our identity, for who we are, for our true self. You see, for what makes us, our nature, our benevolent nature, our heartful nature, who we are. We live to love and we love to live. And our true self is found in our dimensions. We got 10 dimensions. And then we got the boundaries. So it's that the inner voice is those signals. You see, follow our heart is the signals that essentially guide us and towards our inner search of our true self. So then again, I'm going to give you examples. We got 10 dimensions. So the first dimension is the body. Then again, the human body, who we are. It comes from that, from our species, a DNA, a human heart, human brain, making us conscious and self-aware, sentient, intelligent, all the organs operating together in synchrony, generating homeostasis, symbiosis. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All this synergy. Life itself is beautiful. So if we understand this, then we understand that it's all about energy and electricity and signals and signs. So that's exactly what the first dimension is. The first dimension is the body. So we got to listen to our body. We listen to our body because our body is giving us signs and signals all the time. And they're always emotional. It's follow the heart. It's the heart that tells us, hey, I don't feel good about eating this today. Hey, I don't feel good. And it's a sign, it's a signal right there. It's a feeling. That's why it's the heart, because it's a feeling, it's an emotion. Because we're sentient. You see, it's the heart signaling. And then our brain processes the information in way of thought form, which is also electrical and signal is synapse. So then again, it's the heart signaling us. And the body could be, hey, I don't really like the fact that we're not sleeping that much. I'm tired. Then again, signs. And it's emotions and feelings because you feel tired and stuff. And it's all these things that happen as a result. You're moody and blah, blah, blah. So then again, that's a sign immediately for you to take action. And what's the opposite? Well, you sleep more. Then again, you become healthier. You eat healthier food, etc. and so on. So that's just the example. That's just the example. Okay, that's just the example. So that's the body, signaling you. Because remember, true self is at the heart of the 10 dimensions. You see, it's the inner search, the signs, the signals that guide us there. So then the second dimension is family. So we all come from a family. We all come from a womb. So then again, is this nature of who we are and our signs and our signals. Sometimes our heart is telling us, I don't like the way my brother treats me. It's not right, he's wrong. So then again, it comes full circle and then you start to make a judgment, say, maybe I'm not gonna talk to him anymore. Or I just need to chat with him to see what's going on. That's an example. Then again, it leads to that understanding the conflict, the nature of it, and you move into understanding the why. And once you know the why, then you know the reason, and then it gets you closer to who you are and your origin and why your brother treats you the way he does because of who you are. So anyway, so that's just an example. If you understand these, then you move like that, and that's just examples. It could be a positive thing. It could be like, I really feel good about thinking about my grandma. She was a great mentor in my life. She was an incredible human being, and then that's a positive energy. So you seek that, and then you seek to understand, and then it allows you, and all these positive emotions connect you with your source, with who you are. And then the memories, that the lessons, and then maybe your purpose is there, your identity and true self is there, and it's all about the positivity that comes as a result of that. So that's it. And then you apply that to all the different dimensions. And it starts with self-love, understanding that, the signs and the signals of the human heart, and loving it. And if it's trauma, you heal it and recover, forgive, and move on. So then again, it's all about gratitude in the end. It's all about gratitude in the end, but it's connecting the dots, the inner search. And you go through the different dimensions. You have the origins. Your origins, who you are, is extremely important. I know who I am. I know my origin story. I know exactly who I am. So then that's why, it's powerful to know who you are. Because once you know who you are, that's it. So life continues, eh? You then you find yourself, and then you find your purpose as a result of that, and that's it. And then origins is that your heritage, your legacy, where you come from, whys, and all that, the feelings that come with it, and then it helps us. And then from that into your context, I've spoken about it at length. Always refer to the dimensions, please, of true self, and understand these, because this is fundamental. This applies to all of us humans. And then again into emotions, then again we're sentient beings, and what that represents, the signs and feelings of our inner voice, of our heart. We follow our hearts. And then we have productivity, and then we have knowledge, and then we have money, and then we have society, and then we have wisdom. So you see, it's all about that inner voice, signs from the heart, signals that allow us to understand who we are, and our boundaries, self-love, and self-discovery, self-worth, moving forward into self-transcendence. And then we actually find ourselves, our true self, and then we can actually have a purpose, because we choose it with our free will. So your inner voice guides your inner search. Your inner search leads to your true self, and your true self leads to the destination, because then again, the true self is who you truly are, meaning your soul, the source of who you are, your identity, the reason why you exist in the first place, us, consciousness, self-awareness. So because of it, we have true self energy, because we all energy, but our true self energy guides us, and it guides us towards our destination. You see, when we have visions of ourselves, our dreams, our true self is the one that allows us to take the action, so we manifest them in the first place. They come true as a result of our true self energy guiding us. So our purposeful daily action happens as a result of our true self, because we know that we are in alignment with our identity, with our true self, and our purpose is chosen by us because it's our dream. And our true self believes in us and wants us to become that dreamer, to become that, and the dream comes true as a result of our purposeful daily action. We arrive to a destination. So that's why the true self leads to destination, because that's just the system, that's the way we are as compass. Your identity leads to purpose. Then again, your true self and identity, they come together as the first primary element of compass. So because of it, your identity leads to purpose. Meaning, when you know who you are, then you have agency, your free will, conscious and self-aware. We choose our whys. We choose a reason why we exist purposefully. And then that's what we do. We choose with our actions, understanding who we are, follow our heart, our signs and signals guiding us, our inner voice, our dimensions, our boundaries. And then we eventually arrive to a choice that our heart agrees with, and then that becomes our purpose. That becomes our why, that becomes our dream, that becomes our calling, that becomes our goal. And that's it. So your identity leads to purpose. They all coming together. That's why purpose is the second primary element, because it's identity-based purpose. You need to have an identity and a true self. You need to identify your true self and have a strong identity, so then can you actually choose your purpose with your free will. So then your purpose leads to the right journey. Then again, because the journey, the way, the true north, the path, the course of action, the stage, the scene, the platform, the theta of life, life's journey is exactly that, is your purpose. Your purpose is that. Your purpose is the journey. So because you're taking purposeful daily action so your dreams come true, your purpose manifests. You manifest your true self. You manifest your free will. As a result of it, because we're taking purposeful daily action, why how is the recalibrating mechanism of compass. It's the fulcrum, is the lever. It establishes our bearings, it recalibrates the mechanism, it's self-correcting, it clarifies everything so we identity our true self are clear, in alignment with our purpose, and our purpose is the right purpose for us because it's with our hearts. We love our purpose because we create with our hearts. And then time and energy is used efficiently and effectively so we can take purposeful daily action because of compass and why how. And then we flow because we flow with our emotions and our feelings. We feel good about our actions, and we are energy, so we motion, we movement, we stimulation, and the actions is flow. We flow with our actions, we flow with our emotions, with our feelings, because we are energy. And then means we are on path, we're on true north, and then we arrive to a destination, meaning our dreams come true as a result. So your purpose leads to the right journey because you follow your heart. You do what's right for you. And then your journey leads to your destination. Then again, full circle. We arrive to our destination, to our dream because of our purpose, because purpose is a journey. And once you fulfill your purpose, you arrive to your destination. Full circle, complete idea, spherical idea, compass, who we are, infinite eternal creators. Then this is the way, no more, no less. So this is the 7th poem. I'm going to read it one more time. Your inner voice guides your inner search. Your inner search leads to your true self. Your true self leads to destination. Your identity leads to purpose. Your purpose leads to the right journey. Your journey leads to your destination. This is the way, no more, no less. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. Remember who we are. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're infinite spherical light beings. This is who we are. We're a benevolent species, a heartful species, a love-based species, a heart-based species. This is who we are. This is our nature. This is who we are. We sundials, we compass. We open the portal, we build a bridge. We stare at the sun, we open the third eye. Visions of ourselves come as a result of that. We supercharge our brains, we supercharge our hearts. We stare at the sun. We open our hearts, open our minds, build a bridge. The electromagnetic field of our heart syncs with the electromagnetic field of the sun. Quantum entanglement, we get paired, peer-to-peer, signals and that receiving and sending, infinite energy coming through the eyes. See, sun just came as I said that, and it comes into my eyes, supercharges my brain, supercharges my heart. I'm brave, I'm more courageous. As a result, I take more purposeful action. My love is higher, meaning my creations are more powerful. And then my mind has a stronger vision of who I am. My dreams come true as a result of that because my genetic code, my DNA structure is supercharged as a result of that, and it's much more purposeful. The source code, our DNA, our true self, the kernel. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might.